Hey there, on this video, we are going to talk about DIY, do-it-yourself, for us do-it-yourselfers. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case you haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below so know it's the first time you're being exposed to the Pajama Grandma. Today is day 279 of the Daily Scare Share. I pop my coffee down there because I don't need to be scared of doing one thing a day that scares me from the book, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You. It's a little journal type book that for 278 days already, I have been picking one thing right in order and reading it and sharing it and then going out and doing it and applying it to my life. And I encourage you to do the same because it's hard to get out of our comfort zone, but if we do one little step at a time, one little day at a time, all of a sudden we're way outside our comfort zone and we don't even know how we got there, but we're excited and delighted to be there because it doesn't feel like we've had to make a massive change or that it's been hard because we've done one little thing a day to get us where we want to be. So today's is one of these cool grid days, and I already filled it out because I like to have something to say when I pop on the line. And this one says, go outside your DIY comfort zone. Think about possible projects to try and diagram how far they fall outside of your comfort zone. So I did this a couple of different ways because I thought of a couple different things after I started doing it. And the zones are my comfort zone, willing to try, reluctant to try, and terrifying. And at first I thought about it. I forgot about the do-it-yourself part, but I guess it applies to it as well. But I was thinking about this women's summit that I'm putting on. And as far as my comfort zone goes, I'm cool with doing one-on-one stuff. So interviewing is fine for me. I'm cool with one-on-one coaching, consulting with small groups, working with small groups. I love doing that. And I'm willing to do that. That's my comfort zone. So willing to try Facebook Lives. Obviously, I'm willing to try them since I'm talking to you right now on a Facebook Live, which will be turned into my podcast. Interviews, I do those. I'm willing to try those. And then online group coaching and courses. I'm willing to try those. I'm working on building some of those things out. So I'm willing to try those things. I am reluctant to try a virtual summit, but I'm putting one together. The Women's Summit is a virtual summit. So I'm reluctant to try. I'm nervous about trying it. I'm a little fearful about trying it. But I know with the right help, if I'm willing to ask, I can pull that off. Or we can pull that off. It won't be an I, it'll be a we project. So I put, teams and small groups, one-on-one work coaching, masterminds are my comfort zone. We're willing to try Facebook Lives, interviews, online groups and coaching. Reluctant to try events, groups with other people's folks, because we'll go to events, but I'm reluctant to go to events, physical events, and where you travel and go to events. I pick and choose very carefully what events I'm going to attend. And the virtual summit falls into that category. And then terrifying. What's terrifying to me? Having my own larger event. And I mean my own event that I am sponsoring and putting on as part of my business and part of my organization to an actual physical event, a live event. Now, I've done lots of events before and lots of planning for events before, but they haven't been 100% like my event or something that I am putting myself and my business and my brand behind. So I am terrified to try that, but I suspect if this virtual event goes well, it will lead to some kind of a live in-person event if that is what people want. And I think a lot of us need at least a couple live events a year to keep us connected to other people, especially if we're virtual online entrepreneurs and we're working predominantly on our own or with an outsourced team of people from sometimes all different parts of the world. I think that live events are important. And then I thought about this whole structure with my willingness to ask for help because I am really reluctant to ask for help. So I thought about this same grid with how willing am I to ask for help with, say, for example, with respect to this event or to ask for speakers for this particular event. I've already got volunteers, so I'm totally willing to talk to and enlist the help of the volunteers, the people that have already raised their hand and said, yes, I want to speak, even though I have only put the word out in a couple places and not very well yet because I'm still firming up the topic. I've already had people volunteer, so I'm totally comfortable with enlisting their help and having them be speakers. Then I'm willing to try people that I know, contact women that I know, that I admire, that I have done interviews with before, that I've interacted with before, friends of mine from the past and the present. I am totally, willing to contact them for the summit. Reluctant to try, I call it, I'm reluctant to contact my B list or my Dream 100 list of people, women that I know of and I follow, but I don't really have a personal relationship with yet. I haven't really met them, or I haven't interviewed them, or I don't have a special connection with them yet. I'm reluctant to contact them, but I'm going to. And terrified to contact or terrified to ask for help in terms of being speakers on the summit. There is a list of about 25 women that I've got on this Dream 100 list, my A-listers, people that I know are awesome and would be so fantastic to have. And I am terrified to contact them. But again, I will be contacting all of them to put this summit together, because I know I can't create this event and make it work on my own. And I want it to be the best possible summit for the people that are attending as it can be. And that means I have to go outside my comfort zone in order to talk to people that I'm a little bit afraid to talk to, or that I'm a little scared to talk to. Not because anyone on the planet is better than anyone else, but because I'm human too, and I get scared and I get uncomfortable when it comes to contacting people that I think are, in a better position than I am, that are more successful than I am. I think we all get that way. So that's how I'm getting outside my comfort zone today. What can you do today that scares you? One little thing to step outside your comfort zone. Now, will I be contacting that A-list today? Probably not. Probably not until Monday I'll start contacting my A-listers and the people I'm terrified to contact, because I want to make sure I have a solid plan and a solid foundation mapped out for this summit before I say, hey, do you want to participate? Here's what it's going to look like. Here's what I need from you. Hey, I need half an hour or 45 minutes of your time to do an interview for the summit. That's it. And I think different people will contribute different things, but I am super excited about it. And when you're excited about something, it's easy to even do the things that you're terrified to do. That is my message for today. That is our message for today. Get out of your comfort zone. At least do one little thing that busts you out and moves you toward what it is that you want. Have a fantastic day. Don't be scared. I'll see you tomorrow.